Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day to all students. Okay, today we're going to have your online brief sessions for OEL lab, open-ended laboratory for transportation. Today you're going to have a short explanation or briefing how to conduct your OEL lab. So I already give the material lab sheet. You should download already. Okay, now we go for the slide presentation and more explanation. Okay, in this particular slide, I will give some brief explanation, and you have to get into your group members after this, and you have to plan when you going to go for data collections. But you may choose any date you want to go. You can go within the lab hours according to your schedule, or you can choose any other days because this is open and the lab, which means it's open. You can choose, you can select any day, any time. But for my advice, please do not collect data in weekend. So weekend is not good or not appropriate for traffic studies because the traffic is less. But please select for weekdays. Please choose, especially for traffic volume, within rush hour or peak hour, morning, afternoon, or in the evening. For speed data or spot speed data, you can choose not in the peak hour, but the flow itself must be at level service C. So the driver can travel with their speed choice, not affected by other factors. So please refer to your previous traffic and safety engineering course about spot speed study, factor or influence. Okay, in this particular slide, I will cover this outline. I start with the lab sheet, rubric, and then the tools or equipment you're going to use, how to conduct the data, what you're going to prepare your progress presentations, and the last, submission for report, just format the guideline. Okay, let's move to this lab OEL lab sheet. So I'm not going to browse the whole pages. It's already uploaded in Author. You should download it and read it. I want to highlight here the important things. First, this lab sheet is not detailed, not complete as compared to your previous lab that you do in the laboratory activity previous sessions. This one is a guideline, a brief, what to do, and show some problem statement, objective, and the format to prepare your report later. Okay, please read the problem statement, the paragraph problem statement, catch up in any important issue there, and compare with the objective of the laboratory. This is a laboratory, OEL laboratory. From this specific objective, you should catch up or you should identify the keyword, the main keyword. From there, you know what data should be collected. If you misinterpret for this particular objective, you may end up with the wrong data. Okay, I'm not going to browse detail. You may read later. So this, again, I repeat, this is not the detailed lab sheet, just a brief, just a guideline, what to do. But for the report, you have to prepare your own methodology, your own procedure, your own list activity, and the equipment itself. Because this is open lab, you must prepare everything. Okay, now move to rubric. Okay, here, for this particular OEL, we have the rubric for OEL. please do not use the previous rubric. You see here, open-ended laboratory rubric assessment. So they have their own criteria and rubric. So it's similar like previous. You have a three form. You have a cognitive, you have psychomotor, and affective. For cognitive and psychomotor, you can use single form because you can list down your members. If you need extra members, you just add the extra members name. Similar to psychomotor, yeah, one form, list the member name. But the affective, you have to fill up by individual. You can upload in the group activity in the author, or you can compile it a single form from each member. Okay, it's very clear. Use this form, not use other previous rubric. Is differ. Okay, now we move to the equipment. Okay, here's the equipment that I would like to recommend. This is the standard one. The first one, okay, sorry. Okay, the first one, this one is laser gun or speed gun. It's quite different. If you use the laser, is quite heavy compared to the radar gun. But the capability is quite similar. So this one you can borrow from the laboratory. You see the lab assistant. If they do have this unit, this set, you can go to use alternative tools. Later we explain alternative tool. Or you can go by very basic to get data speed. How to do? Just refer 2-point reference. This one you learn already in BFC32501. You have to refer a 2-point reference. Any landmark or street lighting or trees. Even you can use the cone, but it's not recommended because when drivers see the cone, they will notice and they slow down the vehicle speed. It's not good. Okay, you can refer the pole, right lighting pole. The first start and the second lighting pole. You measure the distance. Use the clock, stopwatch, clock, digital watch or your stopwatch. Then count at the first and traverse to the end. You know the time, and then you can calculate the speed, but you have to jot down the individual data. So the minimum data for sport speed study must be 100. If you can get more, is good, but make sure not less than 100. Okay, that's for spot speed. For the traffic volume study, okay, you can choose many kind of equipment. The basic one, you have a counter, the counter, mechanical counter. You can choose the digital counter, you can choose mechanical counter, or you can choose a tally sheet, very basic one. With the paper, you do the form and do the stick one. Just do the stick one and cross. 4 stick cross, which means the group is 5. So this easy one. And then don't forget to bring additional measuring wheel, and you can wear the vest for your safety. But if you do the sport speed study, you're not recommended to use this vest because the driver will notice you. So for the volume study, yes, you have to wearing this. If you don't have any optional for this particular equipment, because some student borrow is early and do some project for FYP and master research, then you can use alternative equipment or apps. You can download this app. I attach in the authors. You can see the video demo here. I can show the demo as well. So here's the demo.
Smart tools. Hello, let's measure the
Okay,
speed.
you see the demo.
Input the shortest distance to the man.
So from there you can
Touch the
use
screen
the
following the
cursor
man.
and try to
3.9.
get candidate. The first demo is for pedestrians. So later they will show demo for
3.8.
vehicles. But vehicle you need to put the distance because quite further
4.5.
from
Let's measure the
your,
speed of car.
position.
Input the
So
distance.
set the distance and
Touch the screen following the car.
30 or 50 from you.
61.
Then you have to fix. Do not
63.
do the movement of orientation different.
62.
Fix your phone orientation.
Menu.
And
Settings.
you can do the
If it's
calibration.
inaccurate, you can calibrate it.
The reading is errors. So far it's quite okay. This particular app.
Thank you.
And it's free download. You can download from the
Let's
App Store
download it
or
for
Google Store.
free and enjoy it.
Okay, that's supposed to be the app for speed gun. Actually, they have many competitors. You can choose either one. Okay, next, the traffic volume. So the traffic volume, you can choose this traffic counter and also this kind of other traffic counters. There are many options. You can choose this platform from Google Play or App Store. It's easy to handle. Okay, my advice. When you conduct your sports speed study, you must have your own set data from each group. Do not share the data for speed study data. You can choose the direction, direction to Batu Pahat or direction to Pahit Raja. It's up to you. But make sure the traffic flow is free flow speed, which is under level service C, not affected by traffic congestion, by traffic light, by construction work. So select the good location. Okay, for volume study, you can combine the data from the compare group. You see the activity I put in the group activity in the week 12. So I combine two groups working at the similar intersections. So you can delegate your works. So I would recommend you have 3 or 5 group members. 3 or 4 group members carry out volume study and 2 others group carry out sport speed study data. Then easy. Okay, for sport speed study again, you have to choose or collect your own data. For this particular traffic volume, you can combine data with other group. So prior preparation to go to the site, please prepare your proper form. So I'm going to check your raw data, not the data you just simplify in the works table you print. No, I want to see your raw data by hand writing record. You use app or anything, but you record in the form. So the form should be proper. You have to put the name of observer, the date, location, and condition of the weather. You must prepare that particular information for that particular form. Okay, for study volume, you must carry out at least 1 hour. The good practice for traffic volume within peak hour is 3 hours. Maybe from 7 to 9 or 8 to 11. But for this lab, I just recommend choose 1 hour for traffic volume study. For sport speed data, no need 1 hour. Just collect the data up to minimum of 100 vehicle speed numbers or more. For volume, you must spend 1 hour collecting data. So the interval for volume, the interval volume must be 15-minute interval until 1 hour. If you start at 8, start with 8 to 8:15, 8:15 to 8:30, 8:30 to 45, 8 to 45 to 9. If you start in the morning, in the evening, let's say you start at 5, 5 to 15, 5:15 to 5:30, 5:30 to 5:30 to 5:45, 5:45 to 6 hours. So the column should be represent row by intervals hours, not 0 to 50 minutes, 50 minutes to no, put in hours to represent what time you conduct this traffic volume study. Okay, clear about the data collection. Okay, next we look at the site or location to be selected. So if you refer author in group activity, I put numbers of location regarding your group section atau group your group numbers. Okay, before this I chose Persimpangan intersection Perwira to be your location, but currently they doing construction work, so not recommended going there. So please move to Taman Universiti. The location here supposed Perwira, but I changed to Taman Universiti. For the group that assigned for Perwira, have to change to Taman Universiti intersection. Okay, the other group remain the intersection nearby Pudishu, and the other one main entrance in front UTHM main entrance, the traffic light. Okay, for traffic light that you want to collect traffic volume, so please do not close to the main road. You have to stand aside. So keep your distance. Do not too close to the intersection areas. So do not stay in the divider or nearby traffic travel lanes. No, go aside a distance. For traffic, for spot speed study, you can choose in any direction. Towards Batapat can, towards Pai Raja also can. So you can choose the location. Okay, I think this is clear. Don't forget to bring your measuring tape. You can measure the lane width. It's important to do the analysis. But make sure you want to measure the lane, the lane width, with the pedestrian green time. You see the pedestrian green time allowed to you cross. You can bring your wheel measuring tape and you can measure the lane. Okay, next is the view. This view from Taman Universiti. Okay, this next view, I think nearby Fujisu area. This is the previous group done. I just put the location where you supposed to stand. Okay, next one nearby main entrance. So for main entrance you can stay here, but not in the middle. You are not allowed to stay in the middle in the divider, cannot. But nearby here can. Nearby here can, because not so risky area. Okay, here the group activities I put in author. You can refer your group and the location supposed to be conduct your data. Also, I put here the video for speed can add. Okay, next, during your progress presentation, what you're going to do? The first one, I will ask about how you collect the data. What the equipment you're going to use? What the equipment that you use for collect the data? So it's important because we want to know the equipment and to verify your data. I will check all the data traffic, speed and volume. I believe some group, the previous group, they do maybe mistake approach. Then I can identify whether the data is good or not. If I find out your data is flaws or not good data, you have to collect your data again. So please do the correct at the first. Plan properly. Okay, and then I proceed to check your calculation analysis. This is quite crucial. Some students, I believe, they refer the previous report and they do not know that report do the wrong thing, incorrect in terms of calculation analysis. So if you refer this particular report, you will be mistake. So don't refer previous report. Do your own. You can refer but not copy. You analyze but calculate, analyze by yourself. Okay, during the presentation, I will check. So I will put recommendation. I will highlight anything is incorrect. This is good for you to prepare your final report. I will give some comment and suggestion. So during this presentation, each group maybe take about 10 minutes or 15 minutes maximum. Maybe 10 minutes just enough. Do not prepare the formal slide. Just bring your data, the raw data first. The data you just record by your manual, no digital one, no. Okay, for calculation analysis, yes, you can prepare by typesetting, it's okay, no problem. Because the data one verified, that's why I need to see the raw data. So for the calculation analysis, you can prepare by typesetting, and so you can show your draft report if you able to complete the report. It's not compulsory, but if you can prepare good enough, so you go for good presentation progress. So I don't prefer if you prepare the proper slide. No, I don't want that. I just want to see how you explain. You present your raw data. You can explain the procedure to collect the data, what actually you do, and how you calculate and analyze the data. That is the part of progress presentation. If you can prepare your draft report, is good enough. But at this stage, it's okay for me. Okay, next, your report submission. Okay, you can prepare your typesetting report. You can use your word, your word processing, Office. Just type normal report. Use the correct cover page. So this OEL, they have their own cover page. Not copy the previous cover page report. It's not same. And use the correct rubric. I mentioned in earlier slide before. I mentioned that. And your submission extend to the final week 14th, which is Thursday. Within the Thursday week 14. I think that's good enough for you for prepare the report submission, because after this you're going to conduct your data collection. The following week you will present your progress, but prior to progress you have to sit your test. Your test for this lab. The test is simple. The answer is multiple choice question. No need to use the paper. Just use the auto platform. Just bring your laptop or bring your device, whether your phone, or smartphone, or your tablet. Just one. Use one. You can bring the standby one. I think that's all for briefing for this laboratory open-ended lab transportation. You can communicate with me in WhatsApp group or not. We have a Telegram group. Okay, you can ask me in Telegram group. Not personally message me. Just ask the question in the Telegram group. I will respond there. I think that's all for OEL level 3 presentation. So please, after this, get into your group, do your discussion, plan wisely. By next week, you have to go to the site and collect the data. And don't forget to sign up your attendance for these particular weeks. So have a nice day. Please, after this, proceed your activity. Okay, do the best. Good luck to you all. See you next week in our next OEL activity for week 13 and following by week 14. That's all from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good days to all. See you then. Okay, good.